Hello again, dear viewers. This is Kavfire here, well, Kavfire Gaming, for those who are watching this on YouTube. I'm here with another Final Fantasy 6, not 6, 14 stream. Yeah. Um, I have no idea why that happened, but as you can see, we are level 30 as a pugilist. Decently geared with some in 20s equipment. So before we actually go into the next job, we're going to actually finish this. We're going to actually do the 15th, 20, 25, and 30th quest before we actually do the next quest. Guildmaster Haman believes you're ready for the next lesson, which gives us meditation. Opens up your chakra, up to 5 chakras can be opened at once. Okay. There you are, Kavfire. I hope you are prepared for her lesson today. I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. Make no mistake, son, these toads are huge, which means they are tough, have tough guts. But that's besides the point. The point is you need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to the immense girth, I think that like weight, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well, so bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack! Rip and tear through your foes with your fists. As proof that you defeated the toads, I want you to bring 5 of their legs. Shito and I will be waiting for you at the Black Bush Station. Your lesson continues there. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Let's do this. I did actually do some of the adventuring command missions to level them, but I think I need like 4 of them. Yeah, I think I did 4. Um, I also did the one that I really, really hate. And I mean, I really hate this. Uh, hate the thing, especially if you played as a melee character, because they basically can what was the thing? Yeah. So basically, one of the um bosses there has sort of like electric water that he speaks out, and if you're not careful, you can die really easily. So that's why I try to avoid it, whenever possible. And there's actually a way to turn it off. It just requires you to kill certain monsters. Problem is, those monsters spawn around the boss, and your tank holds in there. So if you're playing a melee character like the Pugilist, you basically have to tell your tank to your NPC party to engage them, which I know sucks. But, you know, that's how it is. So you bring me the toad legs. He's not gonna eat them, is he? Because I believe those are like really like a delicacy in France. Or is that snails? I think they're both. Um, yes, and um, this is the stuff, all right. Slurp. Now need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of. He just thinks about eating them. Master. What I meant to say is you done well to defeat the toads, Kavfire. For the next part, your lesson you'll be putting your endurance to the test against. Gasp! The talk was true. Hammer Holy Fist is here. Ha ha ha! I can take a gnarly step outside the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have great need of your legendary skills. Samash is being, someone else is being smuggled through the back bush station. I reported this to the Blast Blades, which is basically the police force, and sent torches and asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye. Samos, that's a mind warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overdose are said to fall into eternal slumber. My dear friend suffered that same fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. Haha, you done enough to bring word to me, friend. As surely as Haman Holy Fatima, I will see the smuggling scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. So bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all. Ha! Slight change of plans, Kavfire. In place of the enduring test, we're going to find and apprehend the smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You two, find out what you can from the Blackbush station. Report back once you learn something. And of course, he's not doing anything because A, he's the guild master, and B, he's like an old man, you know, who occasionally runs out of energy. Searching for smugglers, you say? Word is they associated with the Alakan coalition of cold-blooded criminals, but beware, they always act. They always act in alliance. Huh? There was an abandoned Quinquan lair at west of Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wild berth, ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? It appears that a silver-haired Lethal was seen sulking about the station recently. He headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. Okay. Okay, a likely hideout. And a silver-haired Lethal. I don't like the sound of that, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned quicker ladder west of Copper and Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them there. Yeah. So, well, that's... Yeah. We really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wakefar bound to be pleased. Master Wakefar is bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have creeks to move. Arturia! It is you, isn't it? Toto and Master? It's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nay a word, and we found you here smuggling summers with these villains? What is the meaning of this? Tuga, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you can become a pox on society. My student or not, you must be held accountable. Trudeau, Kavfire, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot take care of these meddlers. Okay. Just our luck. If you know who I am, then you know what's good for you. Come quietly, and there will be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wild, training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern, turning for the city, thinking to accompany him back. I followed on his heels and was about to call out to him when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit. I grant you that, but you do well to know that your limits. Master? You read my every move. You are no ordinary Momont. Master? Ugh. All I wanted to was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. Master, what does it mean of this? Explain yourself. Now you see with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a Momont. A common breeding Momont. He would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. God, I scarce believe with my own eyes. Wait till Master Kavfire learns of this. Okay, this is starting to get more and more suspicious. Excuse me, Jojo and Kavfire, I didn't mean to deceive you anymore. Least of all, my students. Haman, Holy Fist, conquered every foe that stood before him, but he could not conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, endurance, they have all left me. There's nothing left here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I will make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you do as Show bids, Kavfire. Okay, I think we're gonna get a new master. And no one can beat old age. It's the one constant in this world. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even immune to effects of old age. You know, here I am at 30 years old, and I've already gotten a a condition that actually is very rare in my age. I have arthritis. It's been hard for me. I've been doing some thinking in Kavfire. Well, it is true the Master has been deceiving us. He meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I cannot bring myself to hate him, even if he was an ordinary old man. I still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Haman has lost his sense of purpose, and he will in his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence. For this, he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Kavfire. Master said that you mind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would be rekindling his fighting spirit. There's only so much you can do. To that end, I will teach you a new technique, one Master Han used to great effect during his prize fighting days. Steel Peak, it's called. And it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed through your entire body. Make this technique your own, Kavfire, and strive to grow stronger still. When you next Master Han beholds you, he should move to action. I'm gonna take the gloves because they're currently no use for me. Meditation. Okay. The chakra gauge indicates the number of chakras currently open. Opens five allows you to actually the steel peak. Okay, I'm gonna move my HUD around a little bit quick. Um, okay. Guildmaster Hamon. Hamon is in dire need of cheering up. Oh, to you, Kavfire. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. If I ever did at all, your four best training under Trickto, you'll find her over there. Just trying to leave. Just leave me be. I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Hamon out of his adult silver, but seeing more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not simply as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hamon once did, overcome the selfless challenges that he did in his youth, I dare say it would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen, Kavfire, Master once told me that he used to refine his combination by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he would often went to the parts of southern southern part of Drybone to fight hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the Valkin from their hives bear the marks of the fist. I want you to seek out these trees and do as Master Hamon once did. Strike them with a boot shine combo and fight the hornets clouds that emerge. Once you've killed enough of these creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hamon. They will remind him of better days, I'm sure of it. Like, I have no problem doing this for, like, old people. Sometimes, they need, a reminding of the good old days, right? They may be gone, but does not mean, you know, they're, the days might be behind them, but that doesn't mean they're not alive. They're in their memories. Okay. I see 2. Okay. I'm gonna have to, it takes me a while to get used to these new abilities. And it started reminding me of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. The remake version, obviously. Which I have actually played a little bit of, just to make sure my system can run it. And what I did see looked very interesting. Very different from the original 7. Right? And it's because of this remastered version of it, Cloud, right, main character from Final Fantasy 7, beat Link from Legend of Zelda. Right? In Death Battle. Because I don't think... So in the original Death Battle they did, because they did 2 of them. They did one, like, 5 or so years ago. Back when Final Fantasy 7 Remake wasn't even a thing yet. And then they did where Link won that battle. But the only reason he won that battle is because Cloud only had a very limited arsenal. Yes, I know that some people are going to say, oh, it's not the arsenal, it's how you wield it. Yeah, but you can't really do much if you're very, like, he couldn't actually fight him to an even thing. But they did also bring out some of Link's newer abilities, which I think they did a much better job. What is it now? Can you leave a feeble man in peace? Those balls. Are those horn shoes? You're true as I once said out in Drybone. Those hornet clouds were right pesky buggers. If I lost count of the times they stung me, remember the places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. The memories of my younger days come clean back. What I wouldn't do to give relive them. Kavfire, I want you to fight me. Right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again. To have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Okay. Your wish is to get your ass beaten by a guy who's probably, what, 40 years younger than you? Ugh, let's go. Leave a bruise. Um. Okay. Because I just beat the guild master doesn't mean I now become the guild master myself. I love that they actually did the level up music. I love that. Haha, God, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhap there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make I come back yet? See if I don't. God, what are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk? You're wriggled for a white axe? Ain't none called me that dangerous, nah. Not since the day you defeated me on the blood sands. I gave a price right after that for the humiliation. But wasn't long till I found a place in the Arkin. Your boy works for me now. I imagine me surprised when I learned that you trained under the mighty Holy Fist. But Holy Thing ain't nothing but an these days. So I'm told. How do you sleep at night, knowing you how flaccid you've become? Of course, if you're having trouble not enough, you could always try a whiff of old Semos. I'll give you even a complimentary sample. But looks as not as golden old soul like you won't even wake up again. Ha! Shut your mouth, waiting for, or shut it for you. Now, let's be civilized for the moment. We're old friends, aren't we? And old friends should help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'll be glad to lend you a helping hand. By word motivating you, Bones, how about we have a rematch? Of course, it'll take place in public, just like old times. Oh, and there shouldn't be a purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the pugilist guild. What? That's ridiculous, Master. You're not obliged to take him up on this. This must be a little nursemaid. For sure, after taking over the guild, I'll keep you as my personal assistant. Oh, this guy's going down. Do you really mean to fight him? Half-Shorn has no fear, check so. Master? Kavfire, I didn't mean to put undue pressure on you. But the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. I can't believe this. Listen to me, Churchill. I know I can do this. I just need Kavfire to keep getting stronger as he's been doing so far. Fighting him reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can face that man again. Yeah. That's gonna end well. You're just begging to get... Come on! He's got an axe. You got your fists. I know that pugilists are basically boxers, but, you know, you're not as young as you used to be, man. That's just my saying. But let's get to dialogue. If you're feeling upset about this rematch, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I face Rick Fur as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats. If not laying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit to raging, Kavfire. So keep at your training. I promise to do Sam, when you've grown stronger, return here and we'll both continue our lessons. Haman appears to be in high spirits. Yeah. I swear, each time I see you, remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you should be transformed into a handsome devil before the moon's over. I'm already handsome as it is, man. Even now, I believe you are here to learn. Unfortunately, I am in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but my eagerness to prepare for the big rematch, I've overtrained and thrown my back up. Oh, I tell you, old age is hell. I fear Trichko will have to tend to you instead. You see, the prospect of fighting his old rival has lit an incredible fire under Master's around his backside. I'm so relieved to see he has purpose again. The trick is now is to keep a lid on his zeal, lest he injures himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you're ready to come meet me at Little Amigo, I have a challenge in mind to keep in certain that you're that are certain to keep you starting to you are starting to find simulated. Speak there. Alright, let's go to Little Amigo. I've been waiting for you, Kavfire. Today, you'll be training to prepare for Master Devon's training about you with a set of striking dummies, and I want you to deploy them at certain locations. You think, at least you think this tactic to be dirty locations are right for peril. Your skills are most certain to be put to the test. By way of advice, if you must approach dangerous scenes, latest of footsteps is great. Now, obviously, go set these correct demos after what you. Okay. Okay, not much of a dangerous location that is. Again, I can fly over the danger. And that's the Amon treble quest, which we're gonna fly over. Yeah, I believe I have to be like level 40 something to really. Okay, this area I'm gonna have to fight too. I'm gonna most likely have to stage this guy. Let's just teleport back to Little Amigo, because it's far simpler that way. Okay. Star-crossed rifles. Excellent work, Kavfire. All that is left is to have Master Haman come and train. What are you doing here? That adventure is a negative influence on Master Haman. I'm going to see to it that he never bothers him again. Okay, what are you talking about? Kavfire is the best thing that happened to Master in years. If you want a piece of him, you'll need to deal with me too. Let's go beat up some dogs. AKA, in real life, I would never do that. Let's go! Okay. Why were Kita? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Mon and seeing the guild in ruins? You have everyone. I'm doing it for Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the stock of seeing Master in pathetic state. It's true I got involved with some unsavory types. What else? What else? Where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without a guild to talk to his name. But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I never forgotten how Master Mon took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I want him to give up his foolish notion of facing Wegfar. I know that the man. You don't know the man like I do, Chirutito. Should this fight come to pass, I fear the master won't walk away with his life. It doesn't matter that master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if that means having him swallow his pride. Chirutito, why don't you say so? But now that I know your mind, I say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Kavfire is not the plague that you think he is. It's his will to see that Byron Rusher to regain his former strength, and when the day of the rematch finally comes, I have no doubt he will wallop that odious Wegfire to the seven hells and back. I pray you're right, but what happens, know that I cannot help you. Not where I am, Chirachito. Kavfire, I leave Master Haman in your care. God, this is liberating. Between bows with Chirachito and learning his true agenda, great burden has been lifted off my trust. Let's return to the guild, Kavfire. You had your training, now it's time for the Master of Mons. Okay. Let's do this. Welcome back to Kavfire. I told you kindly set up some numbers for me. But God, man, do you have to put it in such dangerous places? To take matters worse, Ito has hidden my grog and say I won't see a drop of it till I finish training. How the hell am I supposed to loosen up my plutrum now? Sorry, that goal will make a fine guild match when time comes. I hear about Ushkura as well, of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. While his concerns are touching, I won't run from Wegfar. Not today, not ever. On that note, I best be ready for my little jump to amigo. If I can't face down a few minutes later, I'm in no chance to Wegfar. Don't slack off Kavfire, and I leave you in my dusty wake. Whatever you say, old man. Okay. So we have the militia. We get some better claws. We'll go with the helmet this time. Command requests your aid in training. I'm pleased to say that I managed to find and whack all the dummies. You did very well deploying them where you did, son. Thanks to you, I'm almost got killed several times. What doesn't kill you makes you feeling strong. I have a feeling stronger than I have in age. As a matter of fact, I'm reckon that I'm not far from regaining my karma state. One last step will get me there, and I'll take it. I'll take it by having on a bout with you, Kavfire. I won't you meet me out in the desert at a settlement called Again, Spain, the place is home to most lucrative multicolored maidens, the side of the Ezra gods. I can't wait to take in their lovely forms again. Call me! No, call me, Goku's master. Oh my god, I think it's comment. I'm sorry, I have to look it up. Roshi! That's it. He reminds me a bit about Roshi. Yeah, I gotta check something. Yeah. Sorry, I have a package coming today, so I gotta check it out. Okay. I forgot that I get some better armor than this. There it is. Yeah. That's better for now, but it'll change. The landscape takes me back does sand as far as the eye can see. Crystal clear spinning waters cooling your feet. Scantily clad lashes jiggling as they bathe and frolic. Sigh, I remember those things, but my body has forgotten seamless combinations that earn me the spread of poses. That's where I have you enter camp. Riding with you is what got me back into spring things. Now it's time to finish the job. Before we begin, some warming up is in order. I want you to take yourself across the to the south and defeat 5 sandworms. I'll be waiting for you here. What? I don't need to want to. Oh, don't worry. I had mine long before you arrived. Those enormous burgers never know what hit them. Ha! If you don't want to get undone by this old man, you best run along and give him more of the same. What am I in? On Dune? Oh, I've yet set my guy to defensive. Let's actually also give him more gosh green. They're like super freaking cheap, man. So I have no problem just like wasting one. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. love this mount. And by the way, that caliber gun, I'm guessing, is a 20 millimeter rapid fire machine gun. Got, I think, also. Nope, just got that. Alright. So you've seen to the sandworms. Marvelous. Now the real training can begin. Thanks to you, I managed to get most of my stamina back. I'm confident that I can go the distance with the finest of them. But if I were to defeat Rekfar, I need more than just endurance. I need to remember how each strike transitions to the next, and you're going to help me refresh my memory by pummeling the same sins back into me. Okay, time to beat up an old man. Part 2. Hit me, Kavfire, with everything. Even the game thinks this is funny. That's what I call growing pains. My That's why would be mine. What is like they're referring to as mark me? I know this because I am asking this because um I heard the same thing being said in the Outlander show. He's getting tougher and tougher to beat. And that's it. I've got it. As the river flows to the sea, heedless of all that bars its path, so much too by our combination. Oh, that even rhymes. Thank you, Kavfire. The raging torment of your blows has struck me as lightning to my brain's case. I remember everything. Master, it's Woodfire. The man is back, Udall, and demanding that you fight him now. So it begins. Very well. I'll go and settle the score with Woodfire. He will be the first to know that Holy First has returned. Let's just do this! Alright. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me something to drink, and then I also have to do some things real quick, so I'll be back in like a few minutes. So I hope you all have a little evening enjoying the nice, soothing music of Udall. Alright, I'm back, people. Sorry that took a little longer. I had to put my laundry in, my roommates need me, and I got a delicious energy drink to keep me awake. And I'm drinking some Game Fuel, which surprisingly has not that many calories. A lot less calories than what I used to drink, which was that Rockstar. The only problem is they're way more expensive. But mostly that's because I have to order them online. I have to pay about $35 to get them. And I have to order them via Amazon. Which sucks, but, you know, such is life. Alright. Let's do this. The Holy Post. Where does guards go? I didn't expect you to come so soon, if at all. You're sure you want to go ahead, and with this, I'm a man of reason. I should not have to hurt you. Just give up now, and we can put an end to this mama's farce. You can live out the rest of your old days and days of peace. The only modern farce I see here is a man trying to squant at his own self-sweat. Well, I'm going to make you say, walk away, and you won't get hurt. They say Hiram Place is going to perform his legendary technique. Right on the avenue? Is that safe? Gah. Gah! I see the age has wrapped you up, you wits, as well as your strength. So if you're so eager for pain, who am I to deny it? Just remember, there ain't no backing down once your head goes flying. Just like old times, eh, Walkfire? I like that if you actually watch the video back in slow motion, you'll see a de-aged Haman. I love that they did that. Did you see that? Because I sure as hell didn't. He was too fast. No, this can't be. I refuse to be beaten by a senile old fool. Get your asses out here, all of you. Okay. Now this is the time I stepped in. In case you wondered, that was Pluto. Just a death threat. Just a death threat turns your body into hard as iron. Not even blades can pierce it. Stubborn bugger. Rich good, but why? I refuse to fight inside the cheats. Let's do this! God, say your prayers to word of God you keep. By the time I'm finished, not even your mothers will recognize you. About to pummel your butt in the, Play-Doh. I'm gonna focus on the archers. Can you actually stand still and let me pound you into, ground beef? Let's get up on them! Alright. Oh. You did it, Master Man. You won. Master. No, Chito. We won. This victory wasn't mine alone. Holy fisticuffs! That was incredible. You went the avenue with those crooks. I'm gonna tell my grandchildren tales of what happened here. Our work here is done. Let's all go home to the guild. Yes, let's go to the guild of mighty guildness. Okay, let's go. This one's actually been one of the better of the opening, like the beginning quest lines. So this is what I'm referring to is the quest from level 1 to 30. I want to thank you again, Kavfire. Because of you, I was able to rekindle my fighting spirit and conquer my demons. Past, most importantly, Rectus has come to her senses and she goes back to her budding self. Forgive me, Master. I would have no more to do with the Alicant. I would roam the land until I find myself and strive to become a great pugilist like you. You only just returned and you leave us already. Sigh. I don't suppose there is out I can say they'll change your mind, but if you ever want company or sparring power, you know where you're always welcome here. Ha ha ha, useful vigor. A truly blessing thing. Go well, my boy. There's no doubt in my mind that you will do me proud. Again, this is like Master Roshi. As you, Cat, for your combinations were a sight to behold and right painful to receive. Excuse me. In helping me with my training, you have become into your own as a pugilist. Times right that I ought to teach you the technique that won me countless bouts. On the blood's end, it is called Demolish. Unleashed when in the corporeal form, uh, Its combinations powerful punches and kicks that send your opponent reeling. You have grown strong, Kavfire, but your journey as a pugilist is far from over. Tiered as far as I have, you have to overcome many and more trials and tribulations. But whatever challenge you threaten to block your way, I'm confident that you will be able to blaze yourself a path. As long as your spirit burns bright and your fists fly with conviction, there is nothing you couldn't achieve. I'm living proof. Forge onward, young one, and create a legend for yourself, never to be forget. I'm already a legend, Thaumaturge, Arcanist, Samurai Dragoon. Yep. Never to be forgotten or forgot. Gonna go with the helmet. This one. Okay. Demolish. Now I can become a monk. Okay, let's first equip the... Oh no, I have to get rid of... No, I'll keep that. Yeah, I'm just keeping these armor sets until I actually, it's for my own sake. Let's put this on. And then let's put on... Let's actually try on... So this one has... I'm actually put these steel claws on. Mainly so. And okay. That's that quest line complete. So the only ones I have left are the rogue and the archer. Let's actually switch to the where is it? Oh yeah, that's right. I had it. And give me 1 second. I reopen it. I must have actually closed it. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So, it's a 50-50 shot of either or. So, let us... I'm going rogue. Okay. Okay. I have no idea where the rogue actually gets his from Lince to Lince. It's my first dagger, which would be on the lower decks. Okay. So switch back to Final Fantasy. Okay. And then let's head to Limsa. The lower decks. I don't think there's actually a teleport to the Rogues Guild. I honestly thought there would be the rogue would actually turn into like the assassin or something, but no, ninjas. Okay, so out of the blue, and we shall dance. So just pass. Oh, there is actually a guild, and that's right next to it. So go to the fisherman. Um, okay. Question is, okay, yeah, that's the fisherman, which I really haven't. I don't think they get a quest. The fisherman's get a quest line. Cause I'm what? Yeah, I'm at 10. I haven't got a single quest one. I'll actually double check that real quick. Oh, that's right. Why does it have to be 35 and not like 50 like the others? Why does it have to be such a pain in my behind? I can get rid of that because I need that so. Huh. Comments. Wait a minute. Don't I have my a 70? Yeah. So I don't need that because I have an 80. Yes. I think that's the botanist. I don't think I need that. If I mean, I have what? I almost have 4,000 gathering script and whatnot, so I can rebuy most of the stuff I made a mistake. But okay. This is. So you want to be a rogue. Okay. There's not behind these convenient doors for a lowly type like you, Gov. We, the dreadful sisters of Endless, are pure and saintly like now bugger off. How about ye? Aren't hey about aren't ye the cove that sorry that cove that goes by the name of Kavfire? Yes. I knew it. Something about a million primals leaving march on the cove. It does. Anyway, you're being who you are. You must have an inkling on what goes on here, huh? Eh? The Admiral sent you to meet one of the associate deaths that finishes with Flathing, if you recall. That's right, mate. You stand at the entrance of the Rhodes Guild. Of course, they're about being a portrait of underground organization. If we put a bleeding sign up on the front door. Anyways, from what Lady your girlfriend told me, you're pretty handy in a scrap. She's all seen some present business right now, but I reckon we might have some use for being a cove like yourself, like you. If you're interested in joining us, uh, tip us your date. Dad. I have no idea what he's trying to say. We'll put a hint in each one. A hilt, like in just one, like God, like the gods intended. Such a tension learning a new trade. Yes, because the world has decided. Good to see you're keen. I should probably warn you of a few points before you dive in. Where where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be, we only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us, and you soon be neck deep in knife fights. If you're looking to scrap across replays and blunt down and see blunt, you best keep up with a different crowd. Think of that on that, and come back here, King. Yeah, I have no idea what the frick he's saying. Woodward would have you referring your desires to join the Roots Guild. I didn't hear you off then. Bah. They told me you're a Nelson Cove, and so it's proved. You need only the metal soon. Now step inside and have a protect with Jackal. He's our upright man, the master of the guild. Okay. You can head inside, yes. Make sure that I actually have... I don't need that, because I've out-leveled it. I still need that, because yeah, I need to clean up this... Yeah, once I actually get to a point where some of this isn't really actually needed... I'll be better off. Yeah, that's the... Don't need those anymore, because and or those, mainly because I don't need the crafting. Or that one, because that's mining. I'm the one they call Jackie. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name along with that kind of cove as Tony. I think they're trying to say, tell me who you are and tell me who told you about me. The famous Kavfire. Oh, Johnny left to let you in, did he? He can't throw a blade for shit, but that's one I couldn't miss. Not when it comes to setting up a Dimmer Colt for sitting. Just one thing, you're not a pirate, are you? Well then, it's time we still throw a pull on your best beater chase, and I will swear yourself meant when you're ready. Now I'll fill you your Walters with the story, history of our guild. That's just Walters and wins. The most important thing, the only thing we care about, is getting the job done. Now, most week, I'm sure you know that not long after Leinster was founded, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as the lot were, it soon became clear that they'll end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules, an unspoken code of conduct, as it were. Which makes sense. Just like in what was it? Pirates of the Caribbean. You had the Pirates Code. You know, and in the Assassin's Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed, you have their little code, a number of like thieving guilds and whatnot. One You don't bite the pressure to befell. You don't seal the pressure to befell. In instance 2, you don't rock. You don't take another crew's spoils. And 3, you don't trade off coals like they were cattle. I'll admit the final points of the code are a bit murky, but most agree on these 3 at least. Now, you might be thinking, none of that amounts to Sacagadobles now that the Admiral's outlawed piracy, bringing back allies and black market where members' script ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. Just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Dragons, the code is regulated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are darkest and hand out justice for them as break the code. Some on Cove still goods from the wrong cults, and we steal them back. That's the job. Might not too loud. So these guys are like the secret police in a way, because I think the Admiral knows about them, but allows them to exist because they actually help keep the peace. Of course, we don't hop the twig when blade work calls for, neither. You see, there's more to our dagger play than it thick curves with the pointy end. We weaken a mark with poison, fade away, striking darkness whenever it takes to get the job done. Well, Kev, would you say that I got the guts to do a rogue job? Do you have the guts to do a rogue job? Yes! If I can slice and dice, I have the guts. Alright then, first off, we need to get your kit sorted out. The rogue needs to be light on his ruse, beaters to stay on a marked trail. The job might have be fighting against a deck or weaving through a mob. At the last thing you bloody want is a great battle axe that hooks itself on every rope and post. That's why we stick together. They let you slip through the street just as easily as they sift through rook strips. Here, take these sappers. Let's show what you got with it. Just don't get so excited with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'll be surprised of how many cults come back to me in that bloody small clothes. Okay. So let's get this done. Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of this one because it's like. And then we go to. Yeah. Once I get to my pistols up to the level, I'll slowly push up the gear. Okay, let's. Switch out. Okay. Minor. Okay, first of all, equip that. Then that. Then that. Then that. And then finally that. And then we set up a new. Okay, good, very good. And then we set up a micro. Will not. Real quick. C. Control B. 18. Oh. And then we put that down, and then get rid of that. And then, oh, I need to actually get that, and then that, and then yes, we're good to go. Alright. As always, we're going to start off with the hunt log. Now, the reason why we start off with the hunt log is because, one, we can easily get to 10 plus with just doing the hunt logs. You know, and so we can do the other quests just fine with the hunt. You know, we get the 10, and then we could do the other hunt logs. Okay. So first we're going to Middle Las Noche. To kill 3 Warser Rats and 3 Lost Lambs. Because they're close to where each other are. But before we actually go and start killing, let's put some food in. Now, the reason why I'm not getting, like, super buff, you know, super... Alright. So, okay, now we can decide a mount. Let's go with a black trick bow this time. So let's make sure we have our potions out. And now that I actually have my Heat of Battle 2 out, we should be able to... Oh yeah, I need to do one other thing. And put my companion thing out. She would come in handy when you're trying to do this. Well, I'm only level 3 and I'm only gun. Okay. So we have those done. Let's show incomplete. Actually, before we move on to... No, let's move on to those two, because it's... these two, which mean the Aurora and the Wild Dodo. Because they're actually present to my level. So they're in Laura. Left Snapchat. Okay. Oh, just so you guys know, I will be somewhat eating relatively soon. Now normally I would just like cut, end the stream and whatnot, because it's Sunday and we generally have pizza because where I live. Okay, let's put that out. So the other area live at 20x, 24x, and 26y. So they're not far from here. Okay. Oh, I was on my black bow. And yeah, sooner or later I will be adding mounts like freaking crazy. But I decided to add pay for my retainers. Get like 8 extra get more retainers and get more switching time. So I'm good up and for the rest of this year and for most of next year as well. Wild dodos are X29, Y19. So I think they're like up ahead. Yes, they're like up ahead. So this will sadly not give me my next level. They'll give me most of the way to there. Yeah, about 500 short. And next we have to deal with... We're going back to middle Las Noche. To deal with 2 Pugil and 1 Goblin Slasher. So... a tip for anyone who's watching my videos and not actually leveled or whatnot. Tip: make sure you have food, even if it's like really, really cheap food. Oh, I just did the... Did not mean to do that, but okay. So the X22, Y29. Oh, sorry. X22, X20, Y29. So yeah, they're down this way. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. No, that's a puck country. Oh, these are like water creatures. Okay. They're like flying. They're flying fish. Okay, and now we just need to get the Goblin Fisher, which is at X23, Y21. These should be about upstream. And I think I most definitely will get level 7 from this guy. Yep. And then we have the cave bat, which are in lower Nostalgia. Yeah, that and the Grago. So the cave bats are in 25X, Y 15. Yeah, they're all the way up here. Well, I better get to flying then. I love that I can actually just like skip walking that bridge. You know, flying and this, having unlocked flying, right, and then working this, your secondary jobs is like most helpful. Especially once we get to like Shadow Walker and Shadowbringer and Endwalker, where to unlock flying you have to, no, actually, uh, actually, I'm mistaken. That's right. I was thinking about the else. Yeah, the fates, which I'll be using those level. So having all this done and over with is so freaking helpful. Hey, Betty. Okay. Those are done. Okay. The next are the Grongos at 29x 14y. I think they're... Actually, they're... Best if I go this way. I think those are right there. They're like lemurs. Oh, now I'm thinking of Momo from The Last Avatar. Okay, so now we only have grounded pirates. I need a grounded pirate, grounded raider, and 3 megalo crab. Okay, not too hard. And they're all in Middlesworth, Nuntra. Okay. And you're thinking, why, Cav, why are you just like teleporting back and forth? Why don't you just go and do these, things in the region? Yeah, it does take a bit more time consuming, but you also have to consider one thing. If you fight these things at a higher level, at a lower level, you don't. True, you get more experience, but it takes a lot longer. So, and the pirates are at X20. Okay, so they were right. Yeah. They should be across that river. Yeah, they're there. Problem is, they're all grouped together, so I'm gonna have a bit tough of a fight with these guys. Let's put this here. Now that I'm thinking about it, oh, man, I got another. I have some gear that I can put on. Yep, some. Yeah, this is to make my life so much easier. Okay. Now that I'm away from those guys. Okay. So the Megalo Crabs are at 14x. Let's see what about here. Ah, there they are. Wow, when they say Megalo, they're actually talking about big crabs. Okay. I am level 9. Okay, I get the ability to hide. Blend in with your surroundings, make it impossible for most enemies to attack you. Reducing your movement speed by 50% has no effect on enemies 10 levels higher than your own, or certain enemies with special sight cannot be executed while in combat. Effect ends upon use of any action other than sprint. Thank God I can use sprint. And or upon reuse of hide. Alright, so I could do me sneaky sneaky stab stab. Yes, I made the joke. I'm actually okay, so I can actually manually end it. Okay, sweet. So, the last time I played a rogue. Oh yes, I remember the last time I played a rogue. This was in the Descent into Verners campaign, the one where you actually have to go into hell. So, I was playing a noble, what are they called? The D&D version of the cats. I was playing a swashbuckler. Or I was until I got by like a warlock boss that we ran into and used hellish rebuke on me. Right? For those who don't know, hellish rebuke is a warlock. I think it's the only class I can use it is the warlock. Let me actually check that because that's. Yeah, let's actually look at. No, that's actually in spells, filter, warlock. Hellish Rebuke. It's a first level spell, and it can only be used by the warlock or a Oathbreaker Paladin. It's a reaction. Casting time is one reaction where you taking response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. Range 60 feet. Vocal somatic. Duration instantaneous. You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is immortally surrounded by hellish flames, and the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a skill save, or half as much on the second one. Yeah, I remember this one because we were only like level 2. And I don't have like I think I had like only like 16 hit points at this stage. 16 or 17 hit points. And basically the DM got a critical in it. And by his own rules, right? And he found this hilarious. He had to do double damage, which in D&D terms mean if you take your damage plus your entire hit points in damage, you die instantaneously. And because he used a fire spell and I was dead, I burst and I was set on fire. And because of that, they couldn't revive me because I was like, badly burned and everything. So, I had to start a new character. That sucked. But the DM did allow me to have a magic item because he himself thought it was unfair. So I think I made a. I remember what I did. I made another rogue, but this one was an assassin. It was going to be an assassin, and I named him something that I knew was going to piss him off, but I thought I could get away with it because he killed my character accidentally at such a low level. And I named him Ezio Auditore. For those who don't understand, I named him after the main protagonist of Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. He has his own. I think he's the only one who. No, he's the first character in Assassin's Creed that has their own trilogy. So, and he let me play it in a certain way that allowed me to get like I get a hidden blade. I get like specialized daggers, but I had to be a lawful good character, right? Because I was playing it as like assassin from Assassin's Creed. And because, and this was like right at like a few months after the Sentence of Inverness actually came out. Um, so there's that. And we got partway through it, and then um, and then that character got killed accidentally. That was like my first time in a long while that two characters got died. But that was partially my own fault because I wasn't more paying attention to the game. I was mostly paying attention to what my roommates were telling me at the time. I didn't hear that there was a trap ahead. And I thought everyone cleared it with traps. I tripped over it and I died. But then I made the Shadow Monk that I love. The Shadow Monk is it's like a rogue monk. So, a rogue monk who can use spells. I can use my key to cast spells. Like Pass Without Trace, and some other stuff. It's a very good class, and I'm well glad I spent the money to unlock it on D&D Beyond. Okay. Stabbers in your fumbles. Jackie wishes you to have a few pointers on deck and play. Manage to ship those daggers without cutting yourself. Well, you're off to a good start, I say. Next, you want to feel the weight and speed of your new weapons. I reckon those bloody cheats in the field outside Limsa should serve you for your first lesson. I test your blades on a few of them land, then slice up some rats, pugils for good measure. Mind that the mills them pieces one at a time, though. Lad, I know you were served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer dead than Savage. Okay, so they want me to kill Lost Lamb and all that stuff. Stuff I just killed. Okay. That's completely fine. I'm gonna have to check in something real quick, and I'll be right back. The game will still be up. I don't think it shouldn't take more than like a minute or so. So I'll be right back. Okay. My laundry's not quite finished, but I did get my pizza. Sadly, it's like cheap Costco pizza. Not the best, but it's better than like some, dollar pizza. Let's do it in a straight wheel can. That's the one good thing about Fates is, you can get I think the most of the XP is actually given from, the killing of said creatures. Because I'm almost to level 11. Okay. Let's actually kill. Let me check on something. Okay, so my Chocobo is at 1,500,000, which is good. He's getting to, he's slowly getting there. I didn't expect him to like get several thousand experience. I'm so glad I actually unlocked tanking ability of my Chocobo, because that's just like so good. Okay. By the way, since I'm at 10, I should have, yes, there's actually an armor for me, and there should be also boots. Yes. And there should might be even feet. No. There's that eye patch, which I will replace once I get to level 11. Alright. Let's go back to the guild. I'm not going to get level 11 with this mission because I'm only getting 400 experience, but it's better than nothing. Okay, this is taking a little bit long. Okay, there we go. Sad that I didn't actually buy any of the, actually no, that's not what I was going for. I didn't start playing till the end of until Endwalker, because if I started like early, like Shadowburn or something, I should get the pre-order bonus, but I don't think you can. There is a Endwalker bonus. Uh, yeah. Sadly, it's like a year too late for the Endwalker bonus. Because I just looked. Um, done with your million, are we? You can never have enough blade practice, me young colt. In fact, I even added a lesson mark sheet not too long. Pit yourself against the lot as soon as you learn some new steps for your dance with daggers. You must think yourself as a dancer and not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade into the hilt. Precision and speed, that's what you get most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor only have you plodding about like an ugly, ungodly Urknock. So make sure you earn whatever guild that lets you move freely as well. Right, get your bleed work up snatch, and I might have a job for you. Yeah, I'm level 10, thank you. Jackie, it appears to have given you your first assignment. Okay. Ho there, Kev. I must say you're looking comfortable enough with these stabbers of yours. I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, me would let you get with your work, but seeing as we only just dragged you into the shadows, there might be a couple things you aren't familiar with. Let's build on what you likely do know, and that's the fact that the Admiral, God bless her soul, has outright outlawed piracy in Limsa Limsa. So why do you think we still so many bloody pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. It's because there's still one way for them to impose without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need to do is apply to the service that the attaché as a certified privateer. A captain with a privateer's license is free to rise to sea till the Elgoats come home, so long as they only target vessels that belong to the Gallian Empire. Makes sense! Of course, considering how bloody fast the Empire is, that's plenty of loot to go around. Crews fill their holes with Imperial plunder, then sail back here to Limsa to offload the spoils, and that's where this particular case went sour. See, this one crew got their symbols on the Magitech device, a fine mechanism to be success, but was worked out of the hull by some heavy-handed crows. If you recall, that doesn't sit well with code. If you're more enough to take a look at a pirate out of his due, then you best prepare for a visit from the rogues. Speaking of visiting rogues, and get over here, lad. Jackie, I want you pair of working together on this. Pass sentence on them code different works and bite back bring back that Magitech part. What's the cult need me for? You're in charge of new recruits, aren't you? It's Kavfire's first night. You need to go along to give them of your wisdom. Since when am I in charge of new? Bugger it. So I guess we'll be partners for now. The name's Palom Harmoon. Most fellows call me Underfoot. He might be a touch darkened, but apparently he's one of our best. Just do as he says, and you have the job done. Okay. I'm just going to refer to him Underfoot because that's simple. Alright then. Me young rogue, seeing as this is your first official outing, I want to be sure you can stand up to the task. With some short blades, you need to get good and close with the eye. But we ain't bleeding swabs and shiny armor. And the lightest kit, we aren't much protection from a click to the clan. I think, a strike. So if you ain't spent blood and teeth, your best defense is simply not being there when your mic warms up to land a nasty clout. Setting around to flank usually does the trick, but that's no fun. That's no run fun. Every rogue should master the shift blade. Clear your mind and trust in speed, and you can leave an actual boot or filling plane made chasing your shadow while you bury your stabbers in his gut. Right, now it's time to put this lesson to practice against some of those. I'll get out in Lord. That's some let's don't you. I hope you paying attention, lad, cause those tendrils can peck well up. Enjoy. Okay. Again, something I can get out of my let's do this. Yeah, I feel as much. Okay, that was easy. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hello, viewer. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just realized we have someone. Feel free to ask me any questions in the chat. I generally have Twitch Studio Beta on my second screen, my second monitor. So if I'm streaming, and you have questions for me, I will answer them. Alright. You done with your practice then? Hee hee. Then sing on the tentacles buggers. So teachers should stay on toes. E. Alright, now we got your blood rush, and I say it's time to get down to work. First things first, we need to track down the island crows that worked that much gadget. Might as well have been, might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thieves on information you see were agents scattered far and wide, with their gazers keen as they waddled to the ground. So let's pay attention to Latour at Dragon Watch, ask her for a weak ale, and see what that gets you. I'm not sending you out for a laugh, lad. Trust me. Where is that exactly? Oh, I think that's the bar on Upper Lefnatra. I've never paid attention to that. I don't really visit that place very often. Only when I need to go past it. Um. Uh. Alright. Well, that's loading. I'll be right back. Oh, I just got finished, but I still need to deal with something. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I had to move my laundry over. And I'll only be streaming for another hour and a half because I have work tomorrow, and yeah. Welcome to Shrine Lunch. What's your pleasure? A week L. Never in all my days. We've been serving some cheap grog in the winch, but never thought that it was watered down. It's our usual that you bold for your taste. Perhaps you like to order from the underground menu. There's quite a lot on the offer for a customer with your roguish charm. Was that something in particular I could help you with? The trouble with that magic track loop. That was not a suitable job. The gaming question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dante Demolishers. They seem to be an armored group of court dancer mechanisms and have a preference for seizing Gullian machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumor says that the Demolishers visit a basement camp in the middle of Lundra to finish their goods. Excuse me. And those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of a Mark 100. Oh no. Yes, I got it. I'm gonna say 63. Mark 63 anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. I'm curious now. Okay, yeah, so I was right. So the L is for 50, the X for 10. So that's 50. Sorry, 63. Yes, I was right. No, I was wrong. It's actually 43. This is actually 43. Sorry, I actually looked it up. If that means to still, if you mean still the flashback, then your trails led to the Goblin Camp and Summerford. Summerford A, on your way, lad. Meet me across the river from the camp. We'll plan our next move. Okay, let's go. Yeah. So let me take a bite out of my pizza real quick. I want to play a hard game. Okay. And sorry that I took a little longer than I intended. Um, the thing about cheap pizza is, it bites off in huge chunks we don't intend to. Get your nugging down, Kavfire. I've been switching the action across the way there. Next, I demolished, but I see one of their gimmick color or something. The golem gadget in his backpack. I know, Latala would say that's right. This is your chance, lad. Clout that gambling gives him that device. I lost track of which god has it, but I'm thinking it's set off to the left, and just make sure you dance away from the any bomb blast. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball might not save you from getting your eyebrows screens off. Okay. I just wish they would speak English. Okay. That's the way, lad. There was not for me to do but sit on my dandy. Just watch. You got the goods then? Primer. And I just got a message. I just got a message. Ah, okay. My package is on the way, so I might have to step away from that for to get that. That's more game fuel because I actually have one more can in my fridge, and then I'm out. Alright, this is the device, no mistaking. Let's get back to the Guild A. We still owe them the Demolisher bastards a million, but they can keep now. Here, you should be the one to build the surprise bastard. Jackie, it was your hand what snatched away from the gun. Paul, that's all. Captain, I say, some fiend has perched violence upon our goblin colleagues while we was shot but wet our thumbs with the fine liberation. This will not stand, Captain. Our firstly finally fetched flute has been pilfered from under our nose. Blast and bother, my blood boils and bubbles at the tympany of this affront. Well, if it's then why are you still alive? It's blood boiling. Yeah. I will not. I didn't know not the energy of these buffoons, but they shall be meant to pay and pay dearly with me, my fine fellows. Huzzah! Alright. Let's go back to Linsa. This is still a day. 5 mission, right? Yeah. But this should get me to 11. Definitely. Fisherman's Guild. Okay. Amand has completed adventure, yes or no, but Amand can actually wait. I don't really need to deal with him right now. Um, because I did have my own adventures complete at the same time, or try to. Ooh, this guy's bigger than I am. You managed to gamble that 5 minutes yet, Kavfire? Yes, it is. Still in one piece too. You did well for your first assignment, lad. It doesn't look much, but that crew put their lives in line to the cloth, and he bubbles. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the ruffians. Yet we have yet to do for the Dante Demolisher Jackie. The job ain't over. You're right underfoot. It ain't. He broke the code. He faced the consequences. Oh, this is not all what I expected from the inside of the Covenant. And who might you be, sirs? Ha! Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect. Our heists impeccable. I shall reveal our anonymous name and drinking into the delicious terror. We are the deadly, the destry, the Jewish, the deadly. Quarrel before the Dante Demolishers. Okay, you have to be the biggest idiots to walk into the Rose Gill, right, and say that you're a crew that broke the law, right? Well, who you broke the law, and say that you're them. What? Oh my God, this is like so stupid. Captain, I say that there's the clad who misreported our merchandise. I occur. Let's say something who we trailed unnoticeably to this very establishment. Surprise, surprise. Now, my dear darlings, let's not be unpleasant. We shall endeavor to resolve this distrust without resorting to insults or the less diplomatic means. At least not yet. You there, yes, you clean collect errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until we properly retribution has been paid. Oh, an errand boy now, am I? Oh God, you pissed off the guildmaster. Oh God, you're asking for it. Tell me, Captain, what kind of price do you think this is? Place do you think this is? Then this place was, suppose it's some manner of convict, the one-eyed doorman named it the beautiful sister of Edelweiss, or some such. You yet to realize your mistake. Your fate has sealed the moment you dragged your salary cornering across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? I have my fellows cut out that infinite tongue. We shall exhaust our Rosier's a dandy today, lad. Show these frequent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts. You still don't understand, do you? There are all but three sorts of cults. Uh, there are all but three sorts of cults. What the dormants will let pass: clients, recruits, Godspit. I'll kill you all. Didn't your mom teach you never to interrupt a lady when she's talking? You have learned that the third sort of skull is a blockhead for brain mark, which marches themselves right into the rogue's den. Rogues, but we were so careful. I heard tales in my pirate days, stories about the merciless wraths who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves, they were the knights in the shadow. You've done and effed up, son. You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the Dante Demolishers is not so easily coward. To hell is with you, disciplined. Huzzah! Huzzah for my fallen comrades! This session's A. Anyone you met could have been a rogue captain, even a clean-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. Now the job's done. Quite an interaction you had there, eh? Welcome to once the ever-country underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and becomes rogues. I like that the Dosho are just having a pleasant conversation and just like annoying the idiots behind them. I'm not much for discussing the old days, but since it came up, I might as well clean up the confusion. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The code, what protected the code, were Dimper dads, the best lads, and the last can be had from amongst the pirate crews. They bit back goods which were unbidden and came from the gully on the crows of darkness. Upright thieves became the title of those crows, what dealt a sanctioned stealing and milling. It was only those as had the coal with the pursuit what accepted into the ranks, killing lords and all that. They formed their own guild and have ever been their own way of speaking. What was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, the Mullah took the Admiral Share and the Upright Thieves agreed to obeyed by her laws. We became the Roads Guild, marked the change to altering our recruiting policy to set adventurers like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code and preserve the underground society which spawned us. Just as you've been done with this assignment, Cav. Keep up the good work, and Kavfire, and you go far in the shadows. Uh, Don't need that because that's my without rain. Level them. Same for that. And that. And that. And they're not worth many, points. Okay, let's put that there. And put that up there. And don't, because as you see, my alchemist is, 21. Don't need that either. Put that. Let's go with the helmet. Jackie has another assignment for you. Alright, I'm gonna stream for another hour, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. I know I didn't stream much today. I was busy with other stuff. So, I found a to Kavfire. Fine day is for sport of work. Wouldn't you agree? This time around, it seems some eager Precarian scrambled aboard a local merchant and made off with a sample of muskets. Oh, that's right, because there's the mechanicus or something it's called, the gun wielder. Now, seeing is that it ain't lawful to core from a unturned vessel to begin with. The yellow jackets fell upon the daft crows, both the bodies were even dry. They caught the pirates right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks were nowhere to be found. Fence in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our ground was officially contracted to receive the goods, which wasn't really needful since the code would have us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purse of you fellow Thorns, and all that. So this assignment, my nifty lad, to find out where the weapons went and bring back the shipment. That shipment. Seeing as the cutters had a much already running, you needn't rush into with your stabbers, and I want this job handled quick and quiet. I have the perfect part to show you how it's done. Oh! This here is Valkyrie the Stab. Ain't no other row that can match her in the ult of Skulking. A pleasure. There's some problem with her. You seem a bit of that of sorts. I'm bloody starving! I had one of those finger sandwiches set aside, those egg-filled tasties that make at the Bismarck. But when I got back from my work, it was bloody gone! Oh. Oh, that was... oh my god! Oh, this is hilarious. I thought, oh god. That was accused. I thought it was Unfoots. Well, just head out on the job and I'll see if I can't turn up the missing sandwich by the time you turn. Alright, Jackie. One more detail you should know, those muskets were meant for the Yellow Jacket's armory, so once all is done, you can hand the goods to those old colors directly. So now we're a delivery service? We can start whenever you're ready, Kavfire. I had a college keeping waddle up for that might help us, so I suggest we have a few wins with her first. You find out Highland posing as fishmonger. I think I think because they're officially sanctioned as like the secret police of Linta and Linta, they get paid, which is awesome. Oh. Okay, good. So. Okay. Hello there, sir. We're camping on trout, lobster, and shrimp. But I tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish, the long, shiny kind. What bark you put a broken in is on ash? I have no idea. I think they're referring to muskets. We don't sell that kind here, but we might try them. Foreign merchants that what they called the trader of the edges. They sail from the southern seas, South Seas, Isles, and know for dealing in all types of nasty spitters and critters. I should warn you, these folks aren't one for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more apparent to pay for good what come from the below decks, so to speak. If you if you're still keen years and ends on the rare fish, you best try and the, uh, the merchant that are visiting once is looking to fill up and leave the city alone. Just a means to transport the goods remains a mystery, though. What with all the iron blades and god nursing in operation, it makes it good for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but my best you learn a bit more from folks around town. Yeah, can you just? I get you're trying to be like a pirate, but you know, most I couldn't understand. Trader's Edge, eh? Well, if one of those merchants been staying in the city, then someone knows something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'll be surprised at how cold crackle when they think no one else is about. We'll focus on places where seen plenty attractive. You can have the Bismarck, the Ferry Docks, and East Hawkers Alley. I'll try my luck at a few other spots. Then meet me in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your wits open. What is up? Yes, I think it's wits. Okay. Lord Draconis. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Alright. I think my internet just caved out, man. I encounter that problem a lot when okay. Yeah, but I have quality, sir. We have spent a range of produce from every corner. Sorry, but one simply cannot visit once without sampling some of its local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed, less ultra orange juice, or perhaps our famed salt cord is more to your taste? Amsonov continues to explore the ventures of Murtad, but his impassioned weapon appears to have little revenue to his assignment. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh. Uh. Yeah, Sage Path I'm not gonna do. For clarification, for those who are actually wondering, I technically have to have one healing class. I will have one healing class, and that is the Scholar. And the only reason that I'm gonna have that is because the Arcanist has a formed into the Summoner and the Scholar. So I'll have, if I level up my Summoner, I level up my Scholar as well. I think they use pretty much the same gear as well. Alright, which is good. Will I be still hidden now? To teleport it. Let's see. Yes, I am still hidden. Sweet. The one thing I have a problem with that, Snare appears during approaching him while cloaked by hidden ability and attempted what is mumbling? Is mumbling anxiously to himself. Curse my sense of duty. Would have I stayed at the wrench for the extra pain instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed. Currently not my leaf plot. I wonder what that merchant was about. Smuggling, most likely. Should have reported this to the other, but what if I'm being watched? I can't face down in the harbor. Yeah. Okay, so I have this hidden ability. The one thing that I think oh, okay. That's what I keep on forgetting this monk's the Coronary Guild. One thing I have a problem with is the fact that even if I had the high build, I'm still standing straight up, right? Even though I'm standing straight up, you know. Special for some matter, approach her while cloaked behind your head. Diving dove is comfort. Ugh. The sneer that cuts from his face. Does he think I command the skillet to cook more swiftly, just to meet his personal departure schedule. I don't know how things are done in South Seas, but here in Linsa, appreciate the fine cuisine that cannot be rushed. Yes, exactly. Come on, Dove. You mustn't speak ill of the Patriots. Now, what was next on the list? And a finger sandwich for the dreadful someone there must be rather fond of eggs. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so the Guildmaster is making it right. There's one thing that I know from my vast experience with living with 3 women. You know, don't touch their sandwiches. You know, if they send something aside, they'll generally deal with it. And that's me referring to my mom and my 2 sisters. Welcome back, Kavfire. I hope your skulking went well. You know, be an angel of death with those daggers, Colt, but in Rogue went the one son the shadows was headed the shuns the shadows was headed for an early grave. A sneaky cove can nose about without risking a crap or slips himself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once they see me, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding his best parts. She's basically saying, best to hide when you can. You won't be disappointed on the cove, but already knows you're there. Unless you like something that's a smoke bomb. Alright, and then paddling. What you managed to learn about our musket buying merchant friend. Captain Corn to a ferry pilot, was he? What you heard from the chef at the Bismarck, that train means to hop the twig, and soon. That matches with mine fund. He'd get his room at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to sack his goods on the pier, then you ghost in and grab them fireward. I was hoping we could get the job done quiet and cover up darkness, but never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on payroll. Alright. I sent word to the Yellow Jackets and have them posted a cur near the Hawkers Guild. That way you won't be having far to bolt once you've gotten the goods. The mark should be along anymore. Kavfire, have your good skulking boots on. Okay? Let's do this. And Pierre sneak over there and you're not supposed to be here. I thought I heard my Highlands to keep Jared clear. 1, 2, 3. There's one missing. My crate of muskets, it's gone. See, stop him, you useless sluggards! What am I paying you for? Alright, let's slice and dice, boyos! Okay, I literally walked right past that guy, and he's, didn't even notice I was there. Hand off. There's no, there's a, will be please, yes. Alright. So, what I think we'll do for the last, 40 or so minutes of the stream, we'll be doing some of the rogues hunt logs. Um, oh, I'm actually just gonna teleport to. Oh, yeah. Oh no, not worth going that way. Okay. She must. Yeah, I think she completed. Nexus her alt. That turned Harry, didn't it? Caught. Once you reach the Yellow Dark Star, the merchant cut off his blades, wise enough to cut his losses. I'll give him that. I say we're done here. Let's head inside and tell Jackie the men news. I heard the sounds of fighting coming from outside, and I waddled the cause. I thought we were aiming for subtlety on this job. That mace swords was there, but you got the Yellow Jackets what they wanted, so I went all ends that ends well. See, you're on your way to becoming a first-class rogue, Kavfire. The job didn't unfold exactly as planned, but you did see the value of keeping out of sulk. Sulking may seem low, but it can save you time and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run. Speaking of unexpected developments, I have a bit of bad news for you. Okay, I searched high and low, but it seems some unpredictable code was ruffled your sandwich. There were not but crumbs to be found. No, my sandwich! It was a Bismarck special. Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly's about ready to cave in on itself. It's a tragedy and highest order love, and you know I can't bear to see Rogue in such stress. So I gave under for this special assignment. Should be back any minute now with a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did that for me. You're not japping with me, are you, Jackie? There's no amount of there's a no Jack Banner. This is a guild master's responsibility to see that all his codes are monthly and have the best for the job. Hey Jackie, there you are. I got the sandwich you ordered. Didn't this give me a report when I said we're in a hurry? Maybe next time you think yeah, follow stuff. Oh god. Oh bollocks. Uh-oh. Jackie, did you eat my supper? Now they're last. Let's not be hasty. There's a fresh sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh? You code something what belongs to me, Jackie. I can't ignore the code. The code. You must ignore the. We must ignore the code. You haven't last, aren't you now? Last. Uh oh. That might be the swiftest strong up I've ever seen. A punishment to fit the crime. Take a good long look, Kavfire. The code is just for peace and to keep the allies from running red with blood. The city's me home, and I'll draw dagger on any code fool enough to earn that peace. A pointed lesson. Let's hit the sound. Eh? Your sandwich will get cold. Hey, did you mean to leave me here all night? At least give me a grand view of the harbor. God, P word. These ropes are tight. Oh, that's just hilarious. Now we found ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild! Someone's not happy. The imperative would that I could see them occupy our cell next to those thieving pirates. Someone doesn't like the Rogues Guild. The mostly chase marks for the marks will leave a chase marks for bleeding away. I may have wiggled myself free, but that last time I meant my belly doomed the thinking. Just thinking, showing me up for an old sandwich. That code's what the true sense of code gets far worse. Keep you up your training, lad, and you'll soon be handing out road dresses yourself. Let's put the helmet on. Alright. So I got 30 minutes. Let's do some hunting, shall we? And I'm a good chunk of the way to 12. And let me actually check. Okay. Yeah, I should do some hunting. Because my delivery is actually almost here. Okay. Wild Jackal is at 23, 24 in Lower Las Noche. Let's go there. Ah. Okay. Saying 24, 20. So I'm taking right about. Oh, 24, 34. Okay, so yeah, they're right outside this area. That's right. I remember have to deal with these guys. When I first getting my grand company up to sniff. This is like months ago. Okay. Since we're here, might as well do this. It's fate. Let's go. Okay. So, those are done. So, let's go to the Western Las Noche. And they're almost in the same spot. The Roseling and the Sewer Mole. That should definitely get me to 13. Uh, 33. So it should be right about here. There's also the flat Chocobo here. Oh, there's the level 10 dagger. Surmal. Alright. So. Oh, there's the Roselinos. Okay. Okay, and then we have 20 more minutes. Great. Done. Let's go to lower Las Noche. Wait, aren't we actually? No, we're in the western Las Noche. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Ah, luckily I didn't get paid for all that. Those mistakes. Oh. Okay, so we're going for the Marble Mole, which are at X21, Y24. So right around here. Okay. Under there. I'm such an idiot. I should have grabbed these guys while I was here. But then again, I was in a little bit of a hole. I acquired the ability of first. Was that a trait? Yes. Reduce damage taken when falling. Okay. And increase move speed when I to level 20. At 22, I hit faint. I get death throw at next level. Okay. So that's done. X. It should be over here. Again. Well, I didn't actually know these guys were here. Okay. And then we're gonna go with the pluck hatchling. Yeah, because I only have 5 left. Okay. Pluck hatchling is in western North Nocha. As well as the pelican. Yeah, okay. So the last 3 out of 5 are in up western North Nocha. Okay. Okay. The block hatching is at 22. White is actually at X28, Y22. That's better if I go here. X28, Y22. Okay. I'm not gonna have enough time to actually do the level 15 quest tonight. Because those take about 20 to 30 minutes to complete for just one. There. So, what I might do is just continue doing the hunts. And maybe do a dungeon or two. Okay. Yeah, this is actually used for in another one. But I don't have to kill one. There's this. Okay. Alright. That was my chain. Okay. So, I think I can actually do a dungeon. Let me check. Not Shadowburners, but yeah, I can do the level 15 dungeon. Which I might just do to um get that level. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it for the night. I'm gonna head back to Los Noche real quick and do that, and then get some master XP. I may do the dungeon tonight. May or may not. But I'm gonna eat my dinner first. So let's just load up real quick. Alright, so this is Kavfire with ending of tonight's stream. I will catch you all tomorrow around 4 o'clock PST time. um, that is if I can catch my bus and everything. That's like, but that gives me enough time, a little wiggle room. So, yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day. And this is Kavfire signing out.